Okay, so let's make sure everything's good here. Audio, visual. Looks like we're good on Twitch. Looks like we're good on YouTube and TikTok. How you doing? Thank you guys for showing up. Good morning, Matt. How are you feeling today? Voice is still a little shaky, but could be better. We'll figure it out. We'll work with it. I'm gonna try and go, maybe like a couple hours today, if my voice lasts. It seems like every time we go live, we hit the like For You page right away on TikTok, but then it just decreases back down. But that's okay. But if anybody's here and you want to talk about cryptocurrency, feel free to ask questions. We can go ahead and talk about my feelings on certain plays that are out there. But good morning to the people that are on Twitch and YouTube. Um, but yeah, my voice is, again, still a little shaky. We'll find a way to get there, at least, in a way. I don't know why this like picture just looks so like blurry to me, but we'll make do. So right now the markets are not looking great currently. If you look at it the past couple of days, you've seen it up at higher than that $1 trillion market cap, but currently we're seeing it lower than that $1 trillion market cap, sitting at about $981 billion. Let me see anybody on Twitch. Uh, what's happening? I mean, markets are just adjusting to any type of increase that we have seen. It's understandable. We're seeing it down 4.64%. And, we're seeing a lot of things that are down quite a bit. Seeing Bitcoin back down to that $19,000 mark. Ethereum back down to almost 14, well, 14.5 is at 14.8. So 1,483, if that's how you want to say it. $1,483. You see an XRP at 43 cents. Cardano's at 38 cents. Solana is at $28. You're seeing Polygon at $1.17 after being at $1.28. Shiba Inu, that's at 0.000010 or 11 now. It's changing. If we scroll down here, we're just gonna see Litecoin $64, which is not horrible. It's horrible compared to where it has been in the past. Cosmos at $13. Chronos at 11.5. Algorand's at 38 cents. See, scroll down here to Terra Luna Classic, which is 0.0002219. Good morning from Houston, Texas. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Oh my goodness. We got 7 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. What causes the whole market to crash? There's a lot of things that can happen with the whole market crashing. Typically, you'll see some news that happens within the U.S. markets or global. global economy to where we could see it affect cryptocurrency and stocks and all investments really, or all markets. Um, However, a lot of times when I look at these, it's usually driven by institutions. But currently, institutions, it's tough to say whether it is institutions or not because the drive down to being down 75%, I would say that's majority institutions that are kind of getting out of their position, taking their investments and finding their lowest investment that they have and getting rid of that lowest investment so that they can have, so that they don't see major effects or major downturn with their position in the market. So a lot of times you'll see businesses or big money or firms that are overreacting to these situations here, and you'll see a downturn in that. Now, something like Dogecoin being down, 28%, 30%, whatever, you had a large increase based on retail, big money investors, rumors, and all of that stuff. And um, now we're starting to see that little bit of a retracement, and it's down to about 10 cents. And if I go into the news, it looks like the reason why you see markets down as much as they are is election day. The uh, Senate governor race, um, you're looking at that, and that's probably a large reason to why you're seeing the markets kind of crash today. I haven't checked the stock market yet, um, but I would imagine we're seeing more of the same. Let me go to the markets. Yeah, I mean it's kind of iffy. We're seeing mostly green in the Dow, the Nasdaq, the S&P 500. Um, so it's not really fully trickling over to the stock market, but the crypto market is definitely taking a hit. Seeing things like Solana down 10%, Dogecoin down 12%, um, in just the day, not in 7 days. Dogecoin's down 28% in 7 days. Polygon's down 2%, even though being up 31% in the last 7 days. Shiba Inu's down about 8%. Avalanche is down 8%, almost 9. Chronos 4%, Algorand 8%. FTX token is down 21% in the last 24 hours, 32% in the last 7 days. So things are not looking great. Thank you for the follow. Is it X60? Thoughts on XRP? XRP for me is always a for me is a short term play. It does have long term potential. I do have a full breakdown video on exactly where my thoughts are when it comes to buying XRP and if I have XRP and all that other stuff. But my thoughts on XRP is the movement. It's not like something you can expect or I can expect a ridiculously massive gain from to where it's like 100x or 1,000x or something like that. But I do expect, especially where XRP actually is right now, sitting at about 43, 44 cents. It definitely shows a lot of promise and a lot of growth potential to not only double your money, but maybe even triple your money throughout that. So it's more of a short term play for me, not really a long term play. But it's definitely more of a day tradable, short term swing tradable position, in my opinion. Thank you for the follow. Uh, Question: how do I start my own live? Um, I think you have to. I think you have to have a certain amount of followers, and you have to have like 1,000 followers, and then you can go on like posting your video, and then you scroll over, and it should say live, and you'll be able to start your own live. I think you have to have 1,000 followers. I don't know if they changed that. Big money taking little money and then buying it back cheaper. That's exactly what they do. You're not wrong. Do you think over a 2 year investment into Luna will hit $1? So there's a lot of variables that have to take place for that to happen. I wouldn't push for that level. Obviously, we would all love to see Terra Luna Classic at $1 as soon as possible. And saying 2 years could be the area where I think it could go, right? It could get there. And I think 2 years is that minimum time or that time frame to where people start to lose maybe a little bit of interest in a position. You start to look at Shiba Inu. It's been about 2 years since their initial run, right? And now you're seeing a little bit of interest. Um, yeah, you're seeing less interest than what you saw in the past. Even from me, I'm not as bullish as I was because of all of the variables that were there, and those variables didn't play out the right way. So now, um, you know, we're sitting in a spot to where people aren't really interested in it. So yes, uh, I think it could happen, but I don't want to push for that to be the only level that we accept. I think people should accept levels below that, and if you can accept levels below that, if you feel good about accepting levels below that, then things above that are more likely to happen because people are making moves, making transactions lower than that point. They're not just holding out for $1. Stag the best stock, hands down. I don't know about that. The best stock, hands down. Let's say, oh, I'm gonna take this Mucinex. It's a big pill. Matt, I haven't been able to understand the reward system on Terra Station. It it says X rewards per month with 100 Luna stakes. Is that X the APY? How do I calculate the staked rewards accurately? So typically they take you through it. So I haven't checked it yet. Well, this morning. So let's go over to staked rewards. So it shouldn't say X. I don't know why it says X stake reward. So if you go into your validator, it should tell you exactly what the percentage is. Right now, if we look across the board, it has decreased again. So instead of looking at 17%, we're now looking at 7%, 7.55% APY. I do want to see what the percentage is at staked. It looks like it's 12.27%. You see 21 million coins that are going through in UST on chain. Off chain, on chain volume for Luna is around 11 billion, which is really low. Um, you're funny. It's hilarious. uh, let's see. Never knew investing would have so much drama, so many issues affect markets. They do. So many things affect markets. It's not even funny. And the crazy thing is, I would say crypto has less, I guess, retail or no, institutions have less impact on cryptocurrency. But when it comes to the stock market, they have a lot of impact on it and influence on it and can kind of control the market. But the more money you have, the more you can control. That's just as simple as that. Yeah. Do you think Terra Rebels lottery is a scam? I don't know. I haven't played it. Um, I don't know how much. I don't. I wouldn't say it's a scam. Do you know who is like creating this and who's backing it? Because if nobody legitimate is backing it, then I'd probably say I mean they wouldn't keep it on there if it was a scam. At least I don't think it would be. Do you know Satoshi Core Coin? No? What, bone or leash or something? Hey Matt, do you think I read that Luna Classic has a lot of strength? Not down that much. Yeah, you're right. It's not down that much, but the problem is that we want to see the markets, get back to normal. These markets that are just decreasing, they increase, 1 week and we see it, all of this promise, and we see it fall right back down. Like if we look at something like Ethereum, let's go to the last, actually, let's look at day by day. Let's go to candlesticks and let's look at day by day. We are basically saying that it would find a way to come back down to this point here, but it has surpassed that point and now is retracing a lot lower. So the next, obviously, those next levels that we look for down here at the 1300 mark, and then obviously pushing for this level at 1345. But then I don't know why it's not. There we go. Then looking at some of these levels down here at 1200. So obviously we don't want to see any of these levels, and we want to see it start to climb, but only time will tell. The deeper you buy in the red, the greater your reward in the next bull run. Exactly, you're right. But it's so difficult when people already bought in the red and they can continue to buy, continue to put more money into it. It's very difficult for people to do that. This is why I always tell people, just dip your toe in the water, then dip your foot, then put your legs in the water, and then, you can dive all in when you feel like it is at its lowest point. But every time you invest, you have to believe in it above that point and make sure you see it through, because some people will invest into it, expect a gain in the next 2 days, and it doesn't happen. But you gotta wait it out. You gotta be patient. Patience is key. Thank you for the follow. Is it Mike? Can't really see those letters. I appreciate it. Let's see. Did you play the Powerball yesterday? So yes. If you didn't know, I did so I'm starting to do a trend or some sort of series to where I'm gonna be playing the Mega Millions lottery um, every drawing until I hit the jackpot. Now, um, this may be, like I said in the video, the most financially irresponsible thing that I've ever done, and the reason being is because I'm just doing it for a statistics reason. And I mean, all of it, as long as the videos do well, it's worth it in the end. Because I don't really gain a lot from shorts videos, but just going through that process and people subscribing for the series is not a horrible thing. So yes, I did play the Powerball lottery yesterday. I just played 2 tickets, Erica and mine, um, just to um, see if it happens, right? If it does happen, and it does, but it's not something where um, I'm going to spend a crazy amount of money on it. I did see that Graham Stephan bought 500 tickets, um, and it doesn't hurt to do that when you have a chance. I mean, I don't know if the lottery is truly like rigged, because it's crazy to me that when I went through numbers and statistics back in the day, being like, I don't know, 5 years ago or something, we broke down what's the likelihood of you winning the lottery and going through all of the numbers and seeing which numbers hit more often or more frequently. And all of the numbers hit the same time, like the same amount. So it would be like 48, 48 times or 50 times, and they're all around the same range. It's never one number hits more than the other. But if it's truly random, typically you're going to see other numbers that hit more than other numbers, because even ping pong balls are manufactured slightly different. Right? They may be the same, but one may weigh a little bit more, one may weigh a little bit less. Maybe they go through and make sure that they all weigh the same amount. I don't know, but um, yeah, it's a little weird to me that all of them hit around the same numbers: 48, 49 times, 50 times. But we will see. It should be a fun series, and it should go on for probably years, unless I somehow get lucky in the first like week or something. As my voice is already like struggling, and it's only been 21 minutes. Do you think the repeg of USTC next year, and is it worth buying? So that's a struggle for me, right? Do I think the repeg of USTC? I would hope for the repeg of USTC. I think they're going to do something to try and repeg a USTC or USTC like stablecoin, or what is it called? AFT. And I forget what the breakdown of that acronym is, but I know it's like fungible token. But dealing with that new or stable coin, that wouldn't be a repeg of USTC. However, there is a plan for repegging USTC as well, but I want to see USTC repegged when Terra Luna Classic is at a reasonable price. In my opinion, that's what I want to see. So do I see it next year? I see us, from what they have on the roadmap. I think that's what they're saying is next year. We're not seeing the burns um, affect this in any way. I would love to see the burns affected a little bit more. Thank you for following. Is it Dan Howard? Um, and Mike, thank you for following. If you guys have a chance, can you double tap that screen, get some more likes in here? We got about 2,000 likes on Twitch, or sorry, not on Twitch, on TikTok. Twitch doesn't have likes, but we got 13 viewers on Twitch. I appreciate you guys. And we have 195 viewers over on YouTube. Government getting ready to crack down on algorithmic stablecoins. You're right. See, that's the problem. Is like I understand why you would do that. Actually, I didn't put a poll. I thought I put a poll. I didn't. I thought my voice would be a lot better, and I was hoping that I can go for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 hours today, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. How you doing? I can't say your name. I can't even see it, but I appreciate you joining and commenting and all that stuff. Matt, get some cough syrup, please. So I have taken cough syrup. Oh, I took Mucinex this morning, but voice is not great. Bro, you need surgery on your thyroid and your throat. No, right now I'm just getting over a cold. And the problem with getting over a cold, when I'm trying to get over a cold, I consistently talk. So if I'm consistently talking, then it's just making my voice worse. So as I'm going through these live streams that are an hour, 2 hour long live streams to where I'm talking the whole time, it's a little bit difficult, you know? I voted in like, thank you. I appreciate that. So obviously, I was loving Ethereum when it was up to 1600, and now my same Ethereum that I'm holding is is down from that level. It's still not down overall, but it's down from that level. We're looking at about 1500 instead of 1600. Matt, is CZ FTX causing the dump? Is the CZ FTX causing the dump? Are you saying is like Binance and FTX causing the dump? Binance is or FTX is falling quite a bit, um, but I'm not sure about CZ. I'm just confused by the comment. Um, but FTX is dumping quite a bit. It's down 23% in the last 24 hours, and 34% over the last 7 days. So I wouldn't say it's causing the dump, but it definitely sure is leading it at this point. Lay off the syrup and cough drops, Matt. If you're gonna start, wait, if not, you're gonna start hearing lawnmowers and planes again, bro. There really was something right outside. I'm not joking. Nobody was mowing my lawn, but it's usually on Friday. Matt's gonna have to start using hand gestures and type what he's gonna say. That's what Erica told me to do. She was like, "Why don't you just type it out?" I was like, "What are you talking about? $1 for MMAT coming." I mean, that would be great. I don't even know where MMAT is right now. Oh, you think it's dropping down to $1? For some reason, I thought this was at a lower price than that was. But if we look at over a long period of time, we've seen this at $14, and more recently, seeing this up at $8. And you're saying that MMAT is going to come down to $1. Matt Binance pulled the rug to FTX. Read the news. Tensions between crypto giant FTX and Binance spill into the public view. FTX CEO denies. Okay, which was Binance. Binance CEO declines um, bid to buy his company's FTX tokens. Seems like CZ is in the front of everything. Why do I have to get a dollar per week? I'm not doing that. Relax. Tensions between the two richest men in crypto erupted into open warfare on Twitter over the weekend. On one side, Sam Bankman Fried, the founder of crypto trading firm FTX and crypto exchange that has been growing in size. The other side is CZ, the largest crypto exchange by volume. Two digital asset entrepreneurs known for their okay in the past relationships, largely civil. So yeah, that's obviously not not going to help at all. It seems like CZ is just not not playing nice with people, not playing nice with investors either. You know, if he cares about the investors this much, how come CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap are showing a huge different price in the CNU token? Um, Probably because of the way that they they go by the overall price, whatever the overall price is, if they're looking at averages or by the most volume. Because you can typically see if you go into a certain position, you're going to look at markets and you're going to see different prices that flow through different pairings. And you should technically see the same pairings or close to the same pairings in both, but it depends what they list. And then also, if you see one update slower than the other, coin market cap update's pretty slow. Mm, so CZ said via Twitter that his exchange would liquidate its FTT holdings for risk management purposes. Binance is a former early investor into FTX and received roughly $2.1 billion worth of FTT and stable coins when it exited that position last year. Binance had about 580 million worth of FTT tokens on its books as of Sunday, he said. Uh, let's see. We support people who we won't support people who lobby against industry players behind their backs. Bankman-Fried shot back Monday, saying Binance was trying to go after its rival with false rumors. I mean, it's possible. Binance is definitely control hungry. I feel as though everybody keeps painting CZ in this perfect light, and I don't think that is. I don't think that should be. I don't think you paint CZ in this perfect light. Re on your burn proposal to get top CEXs on board. Maybe the lack of interest is not the proposal, but the fact that no CEX wants to be the first to their name to do it publicly. It's possible. I could tell you that I don't think Binance will not only will they not be the first, but they will probably be the 20th to do it. If we're talking about the top 20 exchanges, if we're looking for all of those top 20 exchanges to do it, they will be the last ones to do it because they hold the most volume and they want to control the markets the best way possible. And crazy thing is, we could even see 19 other exchanges wanting to do it, and then Binance probably still wouldn't want to do it because of the fact that they just don't want to. Um, and when they don't want to do something, they won't do it. FTX sell off by Binance happened. Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. Um, Matt, have you ever looked into Zombie Inu? Just asking because I love their NFTs. So yes, I have, and it doesn't look horrible. Right? It looked like it was well put together, but obviously seeing the way the market, is going right now, their NFTs are pretty cool. Um, but I can't say that it has the popularity or enough popularity to kind of push it over the edge, when it comes to comparing it to other coins that are in like the same category. I think it definitely has some popularity. I've seen a lot of people that are excited about it, but not enough people. You want to see more popularity in cryptocurrency, but yeah, it their NFTs look good, and the overall position didn't look bad. It looked like you know it was set up fine. But after that initial look, I haven't really looked at it since. Look up. Let me do research. Balance sheet leaked, and that will explain a lot about what's going on. Mm-hmm. Research FTX are bound to each other. Bitcoin trades sideways. Dogecoin plunges. Okay. Uh, let's go up. Research and crypto. Alameda Research and crypto exchange FTX are bound together. It's an Alameda document. How do I say that? Alameda underlines. Okay, let's scroll down. See what they got here. Alameda Research and FTX, which once both had Sam Bankman-Fried at the top, have tried to create a firewall between the two firms. More recently, in October 2021, let me research. Okay, doesn't look like the conflict of interest were arising. Mm-hmm. Many investors or users didn't like FBF or SBF by virtue of FTX, led the firm as they might find themselves lining the pockets of Alameda as they traded a new token. It was market, uh, it was market making, or perhaps worse, uh, being on the other side of a trade against Alameda. Thank you for following, whoever that is. I can't see your damn name. Why did they make this text so freaking small? And the biggest asset on the books is FTX. FTX's FTT token. This makes two firms bound to each other. FTT's token officially gives exchanges exchange user discounts on trading fees if they stake it, but practically it operates as something akin to stock. In good times, FTT tokens rises, and in bad times, it declines. Whenever bad news about Binance hits the news wire, um, BNB declines. So approximately 50 or 5.2 billion Alameda's net worth of the 14.6 billion is tied up in unlocked FTT and FTT collateral. That doesn't seem good. Not at all. It's kind of like putting all of your eggs into one basket there. For some reason, FTX faces a crisis or a fierce competitor. Alameda risk becomes less liquid. If there's a massive market drawdown, crippled FTX and Alameda would create a catastrophic. That would make 3 ounce capital. Okay, look like okay. So that doesn't look good at all. I'll have to obviously read a little bit more because I feel like I'm taking up too much of my time. It does help me not talk though. That's good because I'm just like slightly giving out words. Um, but yeah, I'll definitely have to read into that a little bit more. It could obviously has a big impact. Matt, should we push the panic button and sell Lunic? No, I don't think you should. I'm not going to tell you that you should sell anything. I'm not going to tell you that you need to hold anything. You do what's best for you and your situation. If you don't believe in the token anymore or the coin anymore, then, go on about your day and, sell the position if you want to. But I'm not going to tell you that you have to sell something. I'm not going to tell you that it's over. If I'm not coming on here and saying, "Hey, I'm getting rid of all my tokens or my coins," then I don't think anybody really needs to worry. And even if I do, it may be for a good reason. And maybe it's like, "Oh, Matt, you owe back taxes of $60,000. Well, I got to liquidate my investments." Something like that. That could be a case. But I don't owe back taxes. At least as far as I know, I don't. If this means we can load up on more XRP and XLM in the UK, then so be it. Portfolio is down a wedge, but that's crypto for you. Yeah, I hear you, Matt. How have I never wait? How, Matt? I've never sold any of my coins in Trust Wallet. Most of them I swap for BNB, and then I have to worry about taxes. Is it once I swap or when I swap back to BNB and sell? So it's once you swap. Any transaction is going to be a taxable event. However, it's going to be very difficult for you to prove that within wallets because it doesn't hit your bank account. So the government really would have to go into all of your wallet addresses and make sure that you are making these transactions and everything like that, which means they have to track everyone that you do own, which it may not be completely public as to what wallet addresses you own and what you don't own. So that's a little bit of a difficult situation because if they look into you, yes, they can find it. But if they don't actually look into it and they don't know about it, then they don't know about it. I'm not going to sit here and pitch that you need to avoid taxes in any way, but you're going to pay taxes on every transaction. So if you're going to track it by every transaction. CZ is liquidating as much as he can and sending it to Elon, I guess. Take your pick. Election, FTT, interest, coins, price of gas, and all playing a part for everything down. I would agree. I would agree. There's so many things that can affect the market. It is insane. First of all, thank you for that super chat, Richard. I appreciate the $100 super chat as well as J Rod. Thank you for that super chat as well. But you're absolutely right. The markets the markets are down because of so many pieces to this puzzle. Whether you look at things like elections, the FTT, interest, coins, price of gas, and that's not even it, right? You can also see, institutions that may be selling a little bit more, institutional selling pressure, right? Massive retracement from Dogecoin, and anything that could really factor into this overall market decrease. And it's crazy to say, but I mean, so many things affect the market. Literally, just something like rumors affect the market rather than something actually happen. So, yeah, it's tricky. CZ is selling all the FTT tokens. I love seeing this bloody sea. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. Um, it creates deals for a lot of people. If you're looking to buy in at these low points and reap the rewards, the benefits of holding through a crash or a bear market. So what happens now with Voyager and FTX buying them? FTX didn't go bankrupt, but it's definitely a difficult situation. I I don't know the details to the Voyager situation, but I know that FTX was supposed to be acquiring them, and I think they pretty much already did, didn't they? And they go through all the final like paperwork and everything. Um, hey Matt, can you check out Leo token, please, and tell me your opinion? Um, so I don't see a coin for Leo. Wait, I think there it was. This one? Oh, currently ranked 21 um, by market cap. If we look at, so we don't have a max supply, so I don't know what the total supply will be and how much they add to the situation. So I would have to kind of get an understanding of that. Token utility. Do they have a breakdown of the supply? How many coins are in circulation? As we mentioned, the circulating supply is designated to diminish over time. Originally, the total supply was set to 1 billion. Leo was sold at $1 a piece. The base with a Tether stablecoin, meaning that the total of 1 billion was raised over a 10-day period. There are 660 million ERC tokens at launch, and 340 million base tokens. At the time, the company described the dual protocol. So if they diminish over time, I don't understand why they have the ability to mint, but I guess they're diminishing over time, which is not really a bad thing. That creates an increase in the price, which is not a horrible situation at all. Currently, it's at $4 and $4.10. We've seen this over the last year at $8, so double where this price was. So if you are looking for any type of increase, I would expect to see a doubling, but with more of the supply decreasing, that's technically setting its own, deflationary currency, right? Where we're decreasing the overall supply as time goes on. Volume, not really very popular. It is sitting at, a $3.9 billion market cap. So seeing where it is ranked 21, that's obviously a popular position. It's just we're not seeing a crazy amount of money that flows through it. Similar to what you see with Kronos, CRO. So it's definitely iffy. I would say this probably, in my opinion, looks like something that I would at least explore and could take part in, and does have potential to run. But right now, it just looks like a position where you're just looking for a 2x return. Show the charts. I can't show it on TikTok. I wish I could. I wish I had the ability to stream on TikTok through OBS, but they won't let me right now. Crypto beef got everyone catching strays this morning. It's all good though. I hear you. New Black Panther this weekend. I know. I haven't even bought tickets at all. Typically, I'm ahead of the game and I buy tickets and reach out to my brother and we go and see it. But I haven't even done that yet. I'm just hoping that everything is calmed down and my voice is fine and I'm not dying of sickness in any way. Only the Terminator from the future can rescue us. You bought more Doge this morning? It's not a bad price. Seeing it at 10 cents. My nose is on fire. It's like I'm talking through my nose. My nose is completely on fire. Did they not do the Powerball drawing yesterday? They're doing it today. So, yes, they didn't do the Powerball drawing yesterday, which I was a little concerned about. But, I retweeted something that someone posted. Where was it? This right here. Y'all taking a long time to rig this shit. I had to repost that because it's just funny. It's hilarious. Um, yeah, let's see what's trending right now. I know Powerball is trending. FTT token is trending. It falls 16% in 1 hour. Jeez. It falls 30% in 3 hours. What do you think is going to happen to Gala? Why would I think something's going to happen to Gala? in the end, what do I think is going to happen to Gala? I think Gala is really changing the game for the gaming industry. I would say that, but not really having a crazy impact. Within crypto, we're not seeing crazy movement. I am worried about the dilution in the position, but that's pretty much the only negative thought that I have with it is dilution, which is a big negative. But Matt, stay home. You go to the theater. Will be a super spreader event. I don't think so. Well, first of all, I think I'll be okay by Saturday, but I don't think it will be a super spreader event. Um, but we will see if that comes to if that happens, if that happens to be the case where I still feel horrible, which I don't think that will be the case. It's Tuesday. Um, I will stay home. If Gala gets to 1 cent, I'm going all in. Good morning, Matt. Do you know anything about the bad news on Solana? No, there's bad news on Solana. Give me a second. One. A lot of plunges highlights major crypto day in the red. The market is hot, but Solana is not. See what you did there? Data explains why Solana's price is lagging. As Solana erases its Google rally gains, but a 50% SOL price recovery is still in play. So I don't really see much negative news on Solana. Obviously, we're seeing it decrease quite a bit. I don't really see too much. I mean, it is down more than the market. You're seeing it down 11%. Um, but it's slightly more than some of these other plays like Shiba Inu and Avalanche, and Uniswap and Litecoin, Cosmos. All of these are still down by like 8%. Chainlink is up by 6.5%. Mm-hmm. Gala releasing a game on stream is pretty big, or on Steam is pretty big. Steam banned blockchain, but it's making an exception for the game. Has 10 NFT usable in the game. Matt, did you talk about IBC proposal? I have not. I have not talked about it. Hold up. Buy a Luna token sign at the movie theater? Or you want me to hold up a buy Luna? I'm not gonna tell people to buy Terra Luna Classic um, at the movie theater. FTX sold a bunch of Soul. And how much did they sell? Lana Falls speculation centered links to Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX. Just more and more connection to this overall FTX situation. Solana tokens was one of the biggest losers in the digital asset market on Monday. Crypto assets speculated there might be a connection to the recent drama surrounding FTX exchange and his trading firm. Um, one theory is Alameda tried to dump its SOL tokens in a bid to raise fresh liquidity. The large amounts of SOL and Solana ecosystem tokens held by Alameda could get sold off in a worst case scenario, and underlying the close links between FTX and Alameda and Solana. Solana's token plunged 4.7% in the past 24 hours. Um, when was this written? November 7th, yesterday, at 3:21 p.m. So let's see. This week, crypto markets evolved and face off between the industry biggest titans. It began okay. You got to go back there. FTX price rebounded. Alameda CEO tweeted that the company would happily buy Binance's FTT tokens for $22 each. So the key question is how Alameda might pay for FTT tokens if the trading firm were to step up as a buyer of Binance's stake. Sol is Alameda's second largest holding, and it also holds a significant amount of Sol ecosystem tokens like MAPS and Oxy. According to CoinDesk previously reported that a copy of Alameda's balance sheet shows the firm held 292 million of unlocked Sol and 863 million of locked Sol and 41 million of Sol collateral. So obviously, what are they off? They're kind of using Sol as more of like an off ramp, and then an on ramp for their FTT token to be able to buy that back up. FTT sold. FTX sold its Bitcoin also. Jesus. So they're just making a huge impact. Let me actually go over here and let's change this. Let's change this live stream title. I think you'll like it. Let's change that. Yeah, there we go. Let's change the thing too. Let me bring this over here. FTX. Let me just see something. I'm gonna try and get one of these. Maybe I could take this one. No. Wait, maybe I would want that one. I do want that one. So let me move these coins. And let me put this here. Yeah, I'm just going to change the title. I don't know how long I'm going to live stream for, though. That's the issue. Because my voice is still, like, kind of iffy. There we go. Not download. I don't want to do that. I want to change it. There we go. Who's going to bail out FTX? I don't know. I don't know if they need a bailout right now. They're just trying to. The problem is that they're taking everything, kind of using it as an off ramp to be able to kind of keep their own token afloat, which is not a horrible thing. But if retail investors start selling as well, then you add to the pile of coins that are unheld. Gotta go, kiddos. Are starting. We gotta go. Kiddos are starting to wake up here. I enjoy these days off with them. So do I. I really do enjoy the days. That's why when somebody commented and was like, was like, yeah, he keeps telling people to subscribe to his Patreon, and he hasn't really posted too much in the last month. And I explained why I haven't. You know, first Hayden was sick for over a week, then Harper was sick for over a week, and then Erica had a little bit of a cold, so she couldn't really do anything. So I had to, really help out and do everything with the kids. Um, and now I've been sick for the past, I don't know how many days, like 4 or 5 days. So literally, like the last month, it's just been a bunch of sickness and a bunch of taking care of the kids, which I love doing. I love spending time with them, hearing about their day, playing video games with them, going outside and playing on the trampoline and all types of stuff. So I'm family first. It's all about family. And that's what happened yesterday. Um, Erica ended up being, very sick to where she can't um, do much, or anything. So I needed to quickly step up and, take the kids to daycare, take Harper to the bus stop, um, make sure they get breakfast in the morning, all that stuff. Harper has off of school today. So it's just a lot. I love spending time with them though. Everyone tweet Elon and ask him to put 1 billion in Lunic. I don't think that'll work. I mean, we could try it. I don't think it'll work. FTX token being down so much is kind of interesting, though. The only thing that I don't like about it, um, I mean, I hate dilution. I really do. I really do hate dilution, and all of um, the back and forth and different things that they're doing to try and save this token. It seems like they'd rather crash the entire market than see FTX fall. I'm showing my daughter how to use witching sticks. I don't know what that is. Maybe I do. Let me go over here. Make sure it's not on the screen because I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. As more money flow into crypto, expect more fighting among projects and exchanges, and the greed factor. Yeah, true. Check out FTX founder proposal for crypto. It caused a lot of the drama. Matt Matt's middle and last name is Dominic Toretto. It's all about family. It might as well be. Yes, yes. It's all about family. That's why we're so strong. Family. I don't know anything about crypto. My channel, I teach men the benefits of no fapping. All right, well, uh, that's great. That's great for you and for a lot of people actually. Um, but hopefully, you can learn about investing as well, because investing is key to obviously making your money work for you. Because this is a crazy thing is people once people start to understand the concept of making your money work for you, then they start to explore how they can do that. Now, there's a way to, when you go through this, you're going to have a process to where you may end up making your money lose money for you. Um, but I think in the end, you're going to start to realize what's wrong, um, what you're doing wrong, how you can fix that, and you know, find a way to make your money work for you. Sorry, I was reading something. Um, Regurgitated money the entire time. CZ found out. uh, Thought you might want to share that info for your benefit of your community. Obviously not. Thought you might want to share what info for your community. FTT has almost zero trading volume outside of. Okay. Matt, check out Stratos. We're doing good in this bear market. Let's go, baby. I think we've reviewed Stratos like 3 or 4 times. I spelled it wrong. I think we reviewed this like 3 or 4 times. And yes, it is up 11% in this bear market. Volume up 35%. You're still only seeing $675,000 worth of volume, but it definitely shows growth potential. Again, with the dilution, we have a lot of coins that don't release all of their coins right away. It's understandable, but we have to make sure that they're releasing it the right way and not just releasing 1% every day or every week, because that may end up diluting your position by the end of the first year. Um, so if we look at the markets that it's on, it's available in a few markets, right? Um, quite a bit of markets, MEXC, Gate.io, XC.com, right? You want to see more of the bigger markets though, and once it does, you'll see a lot more volume that flows through it. Um, so let's go over to the charts and look at the price point where it's been. It's been to $5 briefly, but yeah, has just really consolidated around this area. Now we're seeing more consolidation around here. We're seeing a little bit of a pickup though, back up to 70 cents from this 20-cent mark, which is not a bad move. Don't get manipulated by CEX masters. Let's stay strong, even though you see ups and downs. You'll be glad to hold your tokens in the end. You think XRP has a future? I think it definitely has a future. How high the price goes is not really the most relevant thing, I guess. If we're talking about the utility, yes, transaction based, it does have a future. But just know, as you see, new positions that are coming up, new projects, a lot of times in a bear market, when you have this bullish market, the top 10 cryptocurrencies may change, may be a completely different change there. Besides the top two, I think the top two are always going to be Bitcoin and Ethereum for at least, the more like the near future. That's the words I was looking for. Does CRO has a future? Yes. That's why I'm holding. That's why I have the most invested into CRO, is because I believe CRO does have a future. Came late. What did FTX token do? And so basically, Binance figured out some wrongdoings, let's call it that, from FTX, to make it simple, and they I don't know if they did. I believe they already did get rid of their FTX, their FTT, or the thought of that happening. But basically, FTX is apparently trying to use Sol and Bitcoin as an off ramp to get back or buy up this position that Binance has of their FTT token. So by getting rid of the whole market got jerked today. Yeah, I hear you. Uh, by buying up that FTT token, they're saving their own token over crashing the rest of the market. Move your money from this exchange. FTX is the biggest risk right now. Hey Matt, if FTX purposely destroying crypto market, if they are, there's a lot of YouTubers and influencers that are sponsored by FTX that it may not look good for them again after being sponsors of Voyager and then being sponsored by FTX and saying people go over to FTX and put your money over there. I mean, that might not be good. I don't have FTX as a sponsor. I don't have any sponsors because I haven't reached out to anybody and got sponsored. I would love to be a sponsor of crypto.com or sponsored by crypto.com, but that's up to them. I also haven't reached out to them. Come on, man. If you're worried about FTX, put your tokens or your coins in a cold wallet and keys, and you can be safe. So you think the reason for this downturn is more or less people moving out of FTX as well as seeing everything that's going on with the drama. Uh, But boy, crypto has been saying this for 2 weeks. Um, SBF trying to crash the market. CZ said he'll sell it in a way that's least impactful to the market. CZ said the initial crash of FTT was not from him selling. He hasn't sold it all yet. He's doing it slowly. So no matter what, it's going to affect the market, but um, you can't completely get away from that. If you're holding that many um, tokens or that many coins, it's not it's not going to affect it in a good way. Like it'll be it'll affect it less than just selling all of it all at once, but it still will affect the market. You can't get away from it. But it's good that he hasn't sold all of it. BitBoy Crypto has been saying this for 2 weeks. Yes, you. I don't know who he is, but that's good. That he's saying that. Because then he's predicting the future a little bit. That's good. We're all right at least once. Um, what's that saying? A broken clock is right twice a day. No, but seriously, I mean that's good that he's calling this out. I don't know who BitBoy Crypto is, Sam Bankman-Fried or whatever his name is. Just tune in. Are you invested in Stratos? Um, it's a good investment. Isn't a good investment, and why? So I'm not invested in Stratos. I actually was looking at Stratos. This is like the third time looking into it, um, and it's not a horrible position. It's not the worst position I've ever seen, but it's not the best position I've ever seen. It definitely shows a good opportunity. Even being at the max supply of 100 million, it shows a good opportunity. There is dilution on the table here, and you don't really see a lot of volume. And I like to see popularity in positions, but then again, when you're starting out, popularity in positions, you don't really know exactly how popular that's going to be. But currently, where it stands at 75 cents. Again, that's not a horrible price. $15 million market cap. If it gathers more exchanges, you could see this obviously pump to a way higher price um, and a way higher market cap. So it's not a bad position. I can definitely say that if I wanted to buy it, I would need a different exchange or I could buy it on Uniswap. But I wouldn't like go all in on a position like this. But you never know. That's the good thing about crypto is that you never know. This could be the beginning stages of something that takes off crazy, and then you're one of those people that invested into an Ethereum like coin in the beginning, or a Avalanche like coin in the beginning stages of this, or something like that, right? So it's definitely something to keep an eye on, and maybe get your feet wet a little bit, but it's not it's not like a an automatic like game changer, you know? 50K Bitcoin was just seized in a raid. From who and where? How do you think Coinbase is going to price Lunic at $1? No. Or it's going to like get Lunic's price to $1 if they list them. Um, Still no. I think it could create a lot of popularity because it's the it has the largest amount of users. You sent a mic. I don't know what that is, but I appreciate that. Thank you for that. I appreciate you becoming the top viewer. How do you feel about Shiba Doge? I know some people. Um, Gala is solid, by the way. I like Gala. Um, a lot of people, or a couple of people, have talked to me about this in the past. Shiba Doge, but uh, for me, it's just another position that's playing off of um, a meme, you know, and it's okay if you have a position that's not as popular as something like Shiba or Doge, so you combine it together to try and make it something bigger and better. But it, I don't think it's going to be that next like Shiba Inu or the next Terra Luna Classic or the next Dogecoin. Um, I think anybody can find a gain in anything, but it doesn't mean that it's the next Shiba Inu or Dogecoin. I understand why Matt doesn't know who who BitBoy is. He himself is a very good investor and has good knowledge of how to invest and where to invest in long term. Doesn't necessarily need to know. Yeah, I mean that's usually the reason why I don't know who people are because I wouldn't watch them. Like I don't really need to go anywhere for news. And when I make my investments off my decision. Yes, I may like a second opinion out there, but I have a community for that. You know, second opinion and how people feel. And there's a lot of educated people within the community as well that come in and out. And you know, I love getting their opinions as well as you know, obviously seeing my opinion and sticking with my opinion. I just like theirs as a second opinion, even if they think negatively about something or they don't believe in something. It may be a different thought that it crosses my mind. Um, so yeah, that's a good point. The company like FTX is going on. Um, there's no place really safe. It's the Wild West. I hear you. I thought it was a corrupted coin. Um, who's corrupted? What's a corrupted coin? Like scammy. You thought it was a corrupted coin like scammy? I don't see that. If you're talking about Stratos, I don't really see that right now because usually a lot of those things happen. Um, a lot of those corrupted coins or scam coins or anything happen very quickly. Um, and the fact that you know you're not seeing that heavily diluted within months of it being released is a clear sign that they're sort of serious about this. Matt, do you know when Lunatics is doing their next burn from the second round of staking? Um, their next burn from the second round of staking. I don't really know exactly what goes into the burn for that. Um, I actually haven't dove into that recently. I'll reach out to them and see when they're doing their next burn because I know they haven't done a burn in a while. Um, but I know the overall wallet or the overall amount that's held for burns is building up. I know they're focusing on Wrap Luna T right now, Wrap Lunatics, and that Wrap Lunatics is um, going to help out with the volume for Lunatics token as well as the burn rate for Lunatics token, and also create um, rewards for people that are holding Lunatics. Oh, baby Doge. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say that's really scammy at all, but um, it's definitely something that's losing its volume, I would say. After Bitcoin, which coin has become your new favorite? For me, Bitcoin's not was never my favorite. Ethereum was probably my favorite consistent grower, but my obvious favorite. Get this out of here. My obvious favorite is Terra Luna Classic. But then if I look at other tokens that I do have, I really do like um, a farm coin, KRL, or yeah, KRL, which is Krill coin. Um, but if we're talking about top like 100 tokens, there's a lot. ADA is a great position. Algorand is a great position. Um, you know, I think let's scroll down. Cosmos is a great position. I really like that one, and obviously CRO. So I can't really say what's my next favorite, but my favorite position to hold is Terra Luna Classic. It's the largest game that I've had, and it still has a ton of potential. Ethereum is that next like consistent grower for me. We need to figure out how to increase the burns on Lunic without relying on CEXs. I just don't know how. Um, that's the issue. Is um, the only way we could do that is create something that uses Lunic in such a large way that people will use it and burn off Terra Luna Classic in the process. So if we had a business that made $100 million a year and took a portion of that $100 million and burned off Terra Luna Classic with it, that's a way of going around it. But the best way to burn off Terra Luna Classic is by transactions. My voice is like right here. Oh, oh, I know who BitBoy Crypto is. I know who BitBoy Crypto is. I totally um I just didn't know his name. So I've seen some of his videos before. Um I just didn't know it by name. I didn't even look him up. So, yeah, I know who he is. I wouldn't necessarily say that I agree with everything that he says in a lot of his videos because I know he downplays the effect of um, things like Terra Luna Classic or Shiba Inu or anything like that, and focuses more on the mainstream um, cryptocurrencies, which is okay. It's perfectly fine to do. Um, the top like 25 he really focuses on. A lot of good buys right now. Yeah, there are a lot of good buys right now. Near Protocol is a good buy. I haven't reviewed Near Protocol, but it is at a lower price if we look at where it has been in the last year. I always like to view that as like some sort of structure. Currently, it's way closer to the low point than it is to the high point. You are seeing a lot of the supply that is out there. So 820 um, million, 820 million total of a billion that is out there for a max supply. If we look at over a year, I do want to see how this has fluctuated to also see if we have any dilution. So yes, there has been a form of dilution if we look at market cap and how the price is $20 here, and you're seeing it at a $12 billion market cap, but you're seeing this very close to a $12 billion market cap. So you would expect us to see this at a $12 billion price, however, or a $20 price, but currently you're seeing this at a $17 price, meaning that there has been dilution within there. And then also seeing this part here. So you probably saw a little bit of dilution right here, a little bit of dilution right here. As you're starting to see this drop down, that's part of the reason why it has dropped down, is adding coins to the supply some way, somehow. So anyways, you have 80% of the supply that's out there, so you're not really going to see much dilution from here. Near Protocol, if we're looking at history, is about a year old, a little over a year old. I guess created, I wanted to say when it launched. I don't see the actual date. Where's the year? There's no year. Let's just say it's 2020. Thank you for following. All the people that are following, I can't see your names. Buy anything right now. There's a lot of plays to buy right now. But I'm not saying that you physically go out and buy these. This is not financial advice. I try to give you as little advice as possible because it's better if you go out and do it. It's not for the reason that you think, where it's like, oh, I'm just trying to protect myself. That's not the reason. The reason is because I want you guys to learn how to create a strategy for yourself and make that mistake that you need to make. If you don't make a mistake, then you don't learn from those mistakes and you feel like you're doing everything right. The worst thing you could do is win 100% of your trades, because then when it comes to what you're going to do later, you're going to start to risk a lot more. And when you risk a lot more, then you start to lose 100% of your trades and don't know why you're losing 100% of your trades, because you never learned what it's like to lose and the things that you're doing wrong. Because if you just guess and you guess right, and you're not actually taking any strategy into consideration, then you may not end up finding success in the long run. There's a lot of people that have a ton of success in the beginning, make, let's say, $1 million, $2 million, and then they lose that money because they didn't know what the hell they were doing with it. So there's a lot of great buys right now in the top 100. Again, Cardano's at a great price. Polygon's at a decent price, not at a low price. It's still up 28% in the last 7 days, so be careful with that. Not saying that it's not going to go higher than that. I do believe that it will, but right now it's still up 28%. I don't invest on green days or on green weeks. I try and make sure that we're seeing a little bit of a pullback at that moment. Cosmos is probably at a great price. That's looking at about $13 right now, down 8%. The last 7 days, down 6%. Algorand, good price as well. Chronos, good price. I don't know if you would say FTT token is at a good price. A lot of 10x opportunity on most coins. Yeah, I see it. Near Protocol was able to achieve up to 100,000 transactions per second. BitBoy parading himself like a savior. Time to reveal all. Is the BitBoy coin BitBoy's coin? I don't know. Probably. I'm the only one using Coinbase. Where do y'all buy your crypto? So I use crypto.com and I use Coinbase. So I use Coinbase because it's just, I don't know, it's just easier. And then crypto.com is also easy, but then I feel like has more of a complex feel to it. I don't know, it just feels good to use crypto.com. And I feel like both of those are very secure. I feel like they're secure. You guys are working Matt today, so please hit the like button. Yes, definitely hit the like button. We're at an hour and 30 minutes in. I don't know what's going on, but my voice feels like it's falling, and just like the market. I'm happy. I just bought more farm under my cost basis. Yeah, I mean, for me, I hold 100 farm, um, to which I have 30 that I bought at $27. So even where it is now, it's still higher than where I bought. You know, it's at like $40 right now or something. I like the 5.75% on algo. Yeah, that I have algo over on Coinbase and gained the 5.75%. And I think I bought at like 33 cents, and then buying ADA at about uh, 30, 39 or 40 cents. So right now I think it's lower than my cost basis, which means that I could have a potential chance to buy more right now. We got 307 people that are here. Guys, make sure you hit the like button. It does help out the channel. It really, really does. Also, if you guys want to go and subscribe to Patreon, Luca, you've been a member for 18 months. That is phenomenal. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for being a part of this channel. I really appreciate it. Um, Again, make sure you guys go and follow the Patreon. I'm going to be posting, I'm going to try and post videos on it today, but I shouldn't be live for much longer because I feel like my voice is just going to be horrible and I need to save it for future streams. But I'm glad to be able to do an hour and 30 minutes or so. But we will push it a little bit longer. Um, and you know, say our goodbyes here. You've been loaded up for on H bar. You've been loading up on H bar. Thoughts on Jasmine? I am not strong on Jasmine. Jasmine has a lot of dilution. Yep, here it goes. What's the ideal moment to purchase ADA? Um, I think right now is not a bad price to buy ADA. I think where ADA is currently at 38 cents, it has nothing but upside potential, in my opinion. Coinbase does not give you a 5.75% Algorand. I hold Algorand and I give you, yeah, I can't remember exactly where it is. I'm pretty sure they give you something. Wait, I hold Algorand and I feel everyone should know 45 cents is what you get. 0.45 is what you get on Coinbase. Let me go over to Coinbase. I'm pretty sure it was way higher than that. Yep. I actually don't think I'm signed in. Hopefully I am signed in. I am signed in. So let me go over to earn percentage. So yeah, it says 5.75%. I mean, I've only gained $20 worth or 53 Algorand. Algorand's currently at what, 30 something cents? So I'm currently gaining, yeah, I've only gained 20 $20.68 worth of Algorand. I can't really see. I want to see how much I'm gaining because I know they pay you in these rewards, but I don't know how they pay you because it used to be daily. Yeah, so it says 5.75%. My Atom is fine. Algo seems off for me also. Yeah, it says 5.75%, but maybe people are not receiving 5.75%. I actually haven't checked it, and I don't know. Um, let's go to maybe wallet. Maybe that'll show me the different transactions. So yeah, I got a reward on August 4th. That's a small reward. Then I got a reward on October 21st where I received 12 Algorand. Are they doing it by month? Is it a monthly payout schedule? Algorithm rewards will transition uh, from inflationary to governance. Model starting 2022. Earning rate will not change. Payout timing may change. No action is required to. So it's a payout option or a payout change. So payout timing may change. So actually, instead of being paid out per day, it's now quarterly. So let's see, 5%. Let me actually go over here and see what I have. How much do I have of Algorand? $838. Or let's just do it by the amount of Algorand that I have. So I have 2,170 Algorand in my account, which I probably will buy more or hold more. So if I'm taking that and multiplying it by the 5.75%, whoops, 5.75%, I'm going to get 124 coins that I would receive over the year equals that divided by 4, 31. So getting paid out the amount that I got paid out, which was rewards I receive 12 Algorand, seems a little bit low. But I think that's also that I'm receiving rewards for because they're paying it out quarterly at a specific time for everybody, right? So if I'm getting those rewards, I'm probably getting a partial because I've only been holding for about a month and a half, maybe. So I'm getting a partial of those rewards. So I'm splitting in half. Yeah, around that. So it seems like you're getting 5.75%. That's the way that it seems to me. This is why I absolutely love this live. Did quick research, bought a coin, and staked it. I learned from you all. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you learning from everybody that's in the chat because again, it's not just learning from me. The community is where we learn from. Like I learn things from you guys all the time, and that's why we're here. It's not for you to just get information from me. Obviously, it's to get that large second opinion, but to have that community to get more second, third, fourth opinions on different positions, and seeing the value that certain positions can have. So Algorand for me is a great play. 5.75% APY gaining quarterly. All of that. Thank you for that super chat, Richard. I greatly appreciate that. This is why staking on Ledger is I'm some way. They pay quarterly now. Waiting for 13 Adam. Algorand pays once every 3 months now. The new feed on Coinbase for Algorand says 0.45%. So, what new feed? Because my feed tells me, as I'm looking at Algorand, if we go over here to my Coinbase, you're going to see that Ethereum pays 3.84%. Tezos pays 4.63%. Algorand pays 5.75%. Cosmos 5%. Cardano is 2.6%. So And then Solana at a 4% APY as well. Do you think Bone will hit $100 next year? No. But do I think Bone will increase in value quite a bit? Yes. The reason why I don't think Bone will hit $100 next year, let's go into Bone, is because of one thing that I talk about all the time, which is dilution. $100 of a price, you would be looking at, because right now you're looking at what, 6.9, 6.9 million. Yeah, 6.9 million coins total, 3% that's out there, which is currently at about $1 price point. If you see it at a $10 price point, that would be a $60 million market cap, or $600 million market cap at a $100 price point, right? 690, or it's technically $700 million market cap. It's definitely possible to see it get to that level. However, there's 3% of the overall supply that's out there. That means that there's a lot of dilution potential. So getting to $100 will not be that easy. And to think that just because they're going to use it as the form of payment over in Shibarium, that's the reason why it's going to push to $100. I wouldn't say that's the case. It can push it a lot higher. Don't get me wrong. It can push it a lot higher, but there's a ton of dilution potential within Bone. And I think we will see that hit within the next year, because we're going to see prices move because of Shibarium and the movement there. But the only reason to buy on Shibarium right now would be because people want to buy Dogecoin cheaper, or whatever other coin they offer cheaper. I think Coinbase. I read that. Not sure, what coin did you buy and stake? Near. Huh. I hate that most dips happen when I'm at work and I can't buy. Um, I get home and it's already pumped. Yeah, that's why I hate that. I always have the ability to take when I did work, my 9 to 5, I would take out my phone and go on like a 15-minute break or something and review and buy what I want to buy. But it always sucks because you can't review it constantly. And during a normal 9 to 5, you can't do anything unless you're reviewing the market in the morning before you go to work, and then buying on a 15-minute break or lunch break or something. That's when a lot of people do buy, is they'll find their lunch break and they will buy whatever positions they wanted to buy. Thank you for following, all the people that are following here. I appreciate it. We got 14 people over on TikTok. We have 268 people, 270 people on YouTube, 7 people over on Twitch. I appreciate you guys for being here. My voice is getting worse and worse by the second. Set a buy limit order if you work. Yeah, I mean, that's tough too. Doing that, setting some sort of a buy limit order, you never know what's going to happen in the markets. Markets could be affected heavily while you're working, and then you get filled, but you get filled on the way down, and you get filled at, let's say, the price is at $5 and you want to get filled at 4. It goes down to 4, but then drops even lower down to 1. Then you're like, crap, you know? What do you expect to happen to the market by the end of today? Well, the markets don't really look great. A lot of times when you see a massive pullback, you do see a slight bit of a recovery, but it's still falling further and further. So opportunities are at a high point right now, being able to buy, Dogecoin at 10 cents, being able to buy Solana at $28, Cardano at 38 cents. Maybe I should buy more Cardano like right now. Let me check my bank account. Let me see the way my bank account is set up. I got checking in the savings. All my money's in my savings. I got 3 business days. That's a Kevin Hart joke, by the way. Where is it? Let me make sure everything's sitting pretty here. So it does look like it's sitting pretty great. So we're looking at, let's see, 38 cents. So $380 will get me another 1,000. Sold. After I buy this, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm like dying over here. My voice is like killing me. It is. It kind of cleared up a bit because, you know, the coughing. Read the chart, set an entry point. You were buying at an entry point of resistance and you were selling using stop loss. Bank run on FTX because of the dip. And so how's it, wait, so how is it working? Shibarium, any coin you buy will burn Shiba Inu. So we don't know the details to how it's going to work, you know, with everything for Shibarium because they don't give us all the details. But they state that there's going to be a burn for Shiba Inu. We don't know how. It's probably going to be something simple as, you know, if you're buying and selling Shiba Inu, that's the only way you will see a burn that goes through. But I would hope it's on every single coin. And, you know, if you're buying Bone or you're buying Leash or you're buying, you know, Shiba Inu or any other coin that they put on there, Ethereum, you can now burn Shiba Inu with it. That would be fantastic. But we still don't know the details. That's what sucks. You find Cardano. How much Cardano do I hold? My ADA balance, I hold 4,079 Cardano. So I'm going to buy another maybe 1,000 or 2,000. Even though I still believe that it could drop lower, it could be a good investment from here until we see that bull run, or even when we see that bull run. What's going on here? So I just bought more ADA. I just bought, bro, just block me. I ain't good for your live. Why? Why do you want me to block you? Just leave. If you don't want to be here, just leave. I don't want to block anybody. I don't want to, but I mean I will. Anyways, I just bought ADA, and I'm going to explain on Patreon exactly what I bought, the reasons why I bought it, and what I'm planning to do with those right there. So anyways, guys, if you could, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter. Zycam, more like Zycam, or you're saying Zyscam? I don't know what you're trying to say. More Zycam, that's what I need. Yes. I thought you were saying like more like Zyscam. Anyways, I read things weird. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. If you want to, join my Patreon, feel free to join my Patreon. You'll get breakdowns to all of the stuff that I'm buying, the reasons why I'm buying it, and what my strategy is. I do have videos on there explaining my overall strategy for trading. But anyways,